Hello, my friends. This is John, aka the Boss, with another update from Bayou BBQ. This is our, I think it's like eighth or ninth month. I'm just going to start using the actual month that it is. So, this is the update for April of 2023. We had a very awesome April, and I'm just going to go through some of the highlights just to let you know that in the month of April, we made our second month in a row of having over $5,300 in gross sales. So we did it in March and we did it in April now. So doing really good. And we actually made more than that because of one last minute catering job we had to do. We had to do a catering job for an oil field company. 100 people wanted 100 pulled pork sandwiches and 100 pulled brisket sandwiches, along with macaroni and cheese and baked beans to go with it. So that was a huge catering gig at the end of the month to boost our end of the month gross to over $8,000 plus dollars. So we're at 5,300, and that put us over $8,000 in gross. Just to let you know, that actual catering job netted us over $2,600 after expenses. So that's why I love catering. So that's the first thing on my list. I have actually 11 things here. It's going to be quick. So the first one was that big catering job with over 2,600 profit. Which goes to show you that catering, when you can control your expenses and you know your input and output, you can make a lot more money when it comes to the food business. Okay, number two, I already said this also. We had over 5,300 gross for the second month in a row. And, you guys know that I told you after I had 2 months of over 4,000, it will be time to go ahead and let that part-time job go. And it is that time. We're coming to that soon, either end of this month or the beginning of June. We're definitely going to go ahead and be stepping away from that and putting our full energy into this food business and seeing how far we can push it, how much we can grow, and how much we can build this business. We also had one of my nemesis of my business acumen is staffing. Over the years, I've had so much trouble with staffing people and hiring people. It's really been an Achilles heel of mine. And I think I figured out maybe one of the reasons why is because most of the time I was hiring people, I was still working, which means I couldn't really, just needed to grab someone instead of being able to really vet people professionally like I should and pick a person that met all the qualities that I need, because all I need is somebody who I can trust and somebody who will be able to think. I need a person who can be a piece of me to where I can now move and do something different. And it's really hard because common sense is definitely not common anymore. It's very hard to find somebody who can think on their feet and do everything without just breaking down or just robbing you blind. I've had all of them happen. So that's one thing right now I'm going to focus on soon. Right now, I've actually started writing job descriptions, training, and tests for new employees. So I'm going to start training cashiers, cooks, and then managers. So those are the three people we're going to have staffing on our carts and on our events. I actually got the cart license earlier this month, just stopped by there. And since the health inspector had already saw the cart to give me the temporary long-term permit, he was just like, yeah, just go ahead and give him the permit, pay for it. Cost me $300. So I'm permitted. I can go anywhere, set up anywhere I want, as long as I have, on private property, I need to have permission. But that is so huge for me now, because though this is a small town, this actual county has 3 little small towns. And so to move in between those towns with freedom to just find where people want the food is a big deal for me, especially with all the activities and baseball games coming up. To be able to move freely is very important. Number 5, I registered for a lot of different events coming up. I don't want to do a bunch of events because, once again, events, you have to have more staff, and it's a wish, it's a hope. So that means you have to buy a bunch of stuff and hope that you sell out. And I don't like those. I'd rather cater. To me, catering is first, Vending is second. Events are last on my list because once again, you don't know how many people are going to show up. You're going to be out there all day. You're paying people and you might barely break even or lose money. That's not a good look for me. I don't do that. So, but I did sign up for a lot of the local events that I've seen a lot of people here attending. And so I'm looking to have a good showing for those. And we'll just see how it goes. I'm going to continue to push for at least 2 catering jobs a month, though. Got a broadline distributor, Cisco, so now I can order all of my products, almost all of them, through one distributor and get it picked up in one location. And so that makes ordering and getting stuff I need a lot easier because I know I don't have to wait on the store to get it or ship it 3 days. I know every Thursday I get my shipment, and I have up until Wednesday night at 4 p.m. to order to get stuff for the Thursday. So now I'm just planning out my weeks Thursday to Thursday and event everything that's happening during those times. So that was really cool. We also started doing lemonade since it started to warm up. We got a lot better temperatures now. I said, let's start introducing the lemonade. And so those are going off really good. We're going to be doing a lot of lemonades these next couple of events, indoor events coming up. And so looking forward to doing that. I actually ordered 115 lemons. It'll be coming in tomorrow. We're going to get all that juice squeezed and get ready for the events on Friday and Saturday to sell some good lemonade. Started using Chat GPT. Now I could talk about this all day, but I'm just going to say this. It is amazing, and it allows you to take everything that's in your brain and actually get it put on paper. It does. You can do PowerPoints with it. You can do presentations. You can write books. You can do anything. It is perfect for a creator. Any person who is a creative that you write, you have to come up with something. It is awesome for you. It can put your brain on paper for real. And I think it's going to be 5 or so years before everybody gets a hold of it. But if you're creative, I'm sure you already know about ChatGPT that OpenAI AI is coming, and it is awesome, absolutely awesome. The things you can do is amazing. I'm going to stop talking about it because, as I said, it is really awesome. I started listening to this one book that has allowed me to clarify my message a little bit more and do a few more things called How to Grow Your Business. I'm listening to it on Audible. So because I drive a lot and sometimes I'm sitting down, I just want to listen to a book instead of just watching television. The reading puts me to sleep. So you got to find a way to consume those good books. For me, Audible is a good way to do it. So if you're like me, you don't like to read, go ahead and get it Audible. I think it's like $15 a month. So that's what I got. I'm not selling it. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Number 10, I got my 12 G's from winning that business competition pitch, the business pitch competition. And we also had to do the pitch again to the Chamber of Commerce, where I met a lot of good people. I actually got called by one today. She manages a local hotel, and they have a filming crew coming in that comes from June through around September. And she brought up my name to cater for their meetings that they have. So that's going to be awesome if that works. If not, once again, I still got to meet a lot of good people at the Chamber of Commerce, local people that are doing business in the area, which is very important. Finally, I got authorized to vend in front of Lowe's. And Lowe's on Saturday is packed. Absolutely packed. So to have that opportunity to have that Saturday in front of Lowe's is going to be really awesome. So I look forward to doing that, especially once I have those days free. I'm going to be looking to have Monday, Wednesday, Thursday at the pop-up location, the indoor location, Friday, and then Saturday at Lowe's. So the future's looking bright. We got a lot of great locations, making a lot of good money over at Smith's on Wednesday and Friday, making good money, and on Friday especially. So I'm also handling my staffing problem by putting in shifts. So it's going to be a 10 to 2 shift and a 2 to 6 shift. And when doing the regular vending, and at the events, we're going to have more people, of course. And so just trying to get more professional with the actual staffing and try to alleviate one of the problems I had for a long time. So that's the update right now for Bayou BBQ. We're still going strong and just continuing to work here in Utah. And We'll see where we go next month. Thank you for taking time to listen, and I hope I said something that will help you in your journey to grow your business. Have a good day to ya.